Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my review for The Holiday Sitter. This stars Jonathan Bennett and George Crissa as Sam and Jason. This was one that I was excited for. I thought the trailer looked really good. It wasn't getting a lot of love from the Hallmark community, from some of the Hallmark community. We're not going to go into full details, but because I don't want to get mad. But there were some people that already was saying they wasn't going to watch this due to certain factors, and if that's their belief, if that's their if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But I'm here to say they missed out on a really terrific movie. This movie was great. It's right up there. It's going to be in my top 10, maybe my top 5 for of Hallmarks of the year that I've watched. So basically, Sam, Jonathan Bennett's character, his sister and her husband have to go out of town to get a baby that they're having. What is that? Where somebody has the baby for you, like a surrogate. They had a surrogate mother, and it's time for the baby's being born early. It's supposed to be like around New Year's, but it came a little before Christmas. So they're having to go get the baby to bring it home. So they need a babysitter, and they asked Sam to babysit, and he isn't a kid person. He's actually on his way to Hawaii. He wasn't even going to spend the holidays with his family. He was going to go to Hawaii and relax and unwind. And but he starts out as not a great character in a way, because he doesn't stay with do a date past like the first date, and he barely makes it through the first date. He's not really a family guy. He doesn't spend the holidays with his family. He's kind of about himself in the beginning of this. So he's very hesitant to do it. He doesn't really want to, but she pulls this, I can't remember what kind of a card they call it in there, but basically she has some dirt on him from when they were living, teenagers or whatever, and she's calling in that card to get him to do it, and so he ends up coming and
so blackmail.
In a way, had to blackmail him, yes. But he ends up showing up, and Jason is there as a placeholder, if you will. He's their neighbor that's actually doing they hire to do their baby's room. And he's there as just sort of a placeholder till they get there. And basically once Sam gets there, he instantly, you can tell it's like instant connection between the two. And he ends up hiring Jason to help him along for what was supposed to be 2 days, ends up being almost a week, of taking care of his niece and nephew. This movie is just packed with comedy all throughout. I was laughing all the way through. Jonathan Bennett done an amazing job in this one. There was such a great connection between him and Crissa. I think that's how you say his last name. They just had great chemistry. Comedic timing was great. Cinematography was great. The kids done very well. If I had to do a nitpick, which I didn't count it against the score any because it is a nitpick, I think they're kind of, the brother and sister's relationship is too perfect. Having kids of our own, siblings fight. I mean, that's just going to happen. They're never perfect. in my opinion, 24/7. And so these siblings were a little too perfect. They got along a little too well, but that's just such a nitpick that I'm not going to count it against it. That's just something I was noticing. Um, I I just love this film. I think this was a terrific film. It's like I said, it's up there with Hall at the Holly and Three Wise Men and a Baby for rom coms that they have done, or just straight up comedy because Three Wise Men and a Baby was pretty much a straight up comedy. But it's right up there with those two for me. And this will probably be definitely in my top 10, maybe my top 5 of the 4 Hallmarks of the year. I hate people didn't watch this for their reasons, but that's I can I won't go into my into it too much, but that's them. They can do them. If they want to watch it, they can. If they don't, that's fine. But they really missed out on a really solid film. I really had no real issues with it. I gave this one a 5 out of 5. I was going to go a 4 out of 5, but I just couldn't. I had to sleep on it just to see how I felt, and in the end, thought I have to do it. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. Um, but definitely, granted, like I said in my Christmas class reunion video, I only watched 2 from this round. But of the 2 I watched, this one was far superior. I like this one way more. And hopefully more people will watch it. It's definitely deserving of a watch. But yeah, like I've said, it's a solid one. Great chemistry, good cinematography, good acting, great comedy, just all around really good movie for me personally. But that is everything for the holiday sitter. So please come like, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified for our videos, and we will see you all on the next one.